What's up, y'all? My name is Zir, or 7LOVELESS, whatever you know me as, and I'm gonna show y'all how I cook up my samples for my beats, whether it's like plug-in B, HYPERPOP, emo plug, digicore, whatever. I'm gonna show y'all my process, and then later on in the video, I'm gonna have my boy AKUMA do the drums. So yeah. Anyway, let's just get into it. For most of my samples, I like to start off, just empty shit, and I'll start with like Nexus or Serum. But I feel like making some like melodic piano hyperpop or whatever. Doing is just really putting like a simple melody. It's nothing crazy, just laying down the foundation. Like I said, I start off with the piano, so these type of chords and stuff like that. It's nothing crazy, just simple, like, well, not chords, what the fuck am I saying, like top line melodies and building chords. Alright, so I'm liking how that sounds. It's pretty, it sounds nice, so I'm gonna keep it like this. I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. So next I'm loading up Serum right here. This is the go-to, to be honest. I use this for everything. Like sometimes I don't even use Nexus or any of the plugins. I'll have like 6 Serums open and just like, with melodies and shit. After pianos, like on these type of beats and samples and shit, I like to start with a lot of leads. Usually I have 2 leads. I'm just gonna find a cool lead melody, see how it sounds. hi-hat sounds, you know, it's catchy. When you look at it, it looks crazy, but it's really just following, you know, this pattern right here. And it has like, you know, a lot of little glidey slides and shit. Now I'm gonna layer the piano with the string in Nexus to just give it more like layering and fullness, because you don't want to have like one instrument playing in your samples, so you know, it just stacks it and makes it sound cool. All I did there was just like after the strings, I layered a bass on here, like a sub bass, just to again give it more fullness. So I think, to be honest, I might just add maybe one more lead. So I'm gonna add one more sound for layer, and this beat is not beat, sorry, sample is basically done. There's not much more to it. And my CPU is being destroyed. Alright, alright, that shit took forever to render. What the fuck? Here. This is a pattern. So yeah, that's really it. This is basically done. I would arrange this and stuff, but there's no point. But yeah, this is all you need, really. This is what I do to make most of my samples and my beats. I start off with pianos, like for these type of melodies and stuff. I start with pianos, add leads. You know, it just sounds pretty. But yeah, that's it. You know, nothing crazy, to be honest. So yeah, just, you know, keep it simple. Start off with a simple melody, then build on that, and then, you know, go crazy from there. But yeah, that's about it. See y'all later, I guess. I'm gonna bring it to AKUMA now.
What's going on, guys? AKUMA here. I'm going to be deconstructing the drums that I throw on Zero samples, so let's get into it. Start things off, we got to get that basic rhythm going. I chose a clap from Pink Rails drum kit. I highly recommend this drum kit for you guys that are trying to capture that hyper pop, plug R&B sound, so here's the clap. Simple 3-7 clap, nothing too crazy. Moving on to the hats. It might seem a little complicated as shown here, but broken down it really isn't. It's a switch off between the 4-step and the 6-step as shown here. The 4-step is to get those basic rolls, nothing too crazy, nothing too fast, and the 6-step is to get those fast rolls. Here are the hats. Just to reiterate, like I said, nothing too complicated. You don't want to give your listener too many things to focus on at once, as in this case, it potentially might be an artist. As a producer, you shouldn't be trying to fit as many melodies and drum sounds onto one beat or one sample. You should add all the elements that make your music sound as full and fluent as possible. Here's something similar to my original pattern, but as shown, I went ahead and switched between the 4th and the 6th steps to get those rolls going. I also forgot to mention in my original pattern that I went ahead and made a 4-bar hi-hat loop and copy and pasted it to complete the full 8-bar. So for you guys, let me go ahead and cook something up similar to these hats so you guys get a basic understanding. To the rim, I went ahead and threw one right before the clap hits, and here's what that sounds like. Not only did I throw a rim in, I also went ahead and threw a snare in just to get that simple after snare bounce, so here's what that sounds like. After throwing the rim and the snare in, I thought it was missing something else, so I went ahead and threw in another snare just for some variation. Here's what that snare sounds like. Shit is coming out so fire, so bouncy. We just have a few sounds left. So here is the open hat. Crazy, and as you guys can hear, everything just sort of plays off of each other, and that's what I was aiming to do with all of these sounds that I put down. Lastly, we have the 808, which is low-key hella simple. Some like sort of hits with the 808 so it can hit a little harder, and the reason why I did this was because I actually included a kick into this beat, so let me go ahead and play that kick for you guys with the 808. That's pretty much it for the beat. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. Here's the beat.